Thank you very much, Connor and Kyle. You're doing a great job. Good morning, everyone. Ooh, there's a lot of people here. It's so nice. Scout Sunday today. It's so excited. Thank you for coming. This morning, my title is actually is a Sangha connection for Dharma. Sometimes I invite our members to share their thoughts and appreciation of Jodo Shinshu teaching, and then also life of gratitude and Namo Amida Butsu. So I invited today Renee Maruyama. You know her, right? Where is she? She's right there at the corner. All right. So Renee is a pianist on Sunday service. And not only that, she is a great Gatha songwriter, lyric writer. And she wrote many, many Gathas. When you look at that, the contents of the service book is Okage Sama de, and your Gatha, and then the chanting of the sutra to our children. Now we see, and just recently, she wrote a brand new Gatha. The title is The Gasho from the Heart. Did you get the sheet of paper, sheet of music? Good. Our minister's assistant, Janet and Ann, gave it to you. If you don't have it, we have 3 extra copies in lobby table. All right? So she made that Gasho from the heart. She wrote the lyrics, and then music was made by Mrs. Donna Sasaki. You know Donna Sasaki? Daniel's mother, right? Very nice combination. So this song will be presented to that this year's May. We're gonna go to that. Some of the people going to Kyoto, but the big conference, World Buddhist Women's Conference, will be held in Kyoto. So this song will be presented from BCA. We are so excited. Please join me welcoming the Renee. Okay, Renee, please.
Thank you. As you probably now know, I wrote several Gathas before this that are now in your OCBC Gatha book. But when Reverend Wandra asked me to explain how the lyrics were written for Gasho from the Heart, I realized how different a task this was going to be. On all the other Gathas, I was able to write the lyrics and use music of my own and do it on my own time. I usually wrote them when I felt inspired by one of the Reverend's sermons here at OCBC. But this time, I was a member of the BCA Music Committee, and we were asked to write a Gatha for the World Buddhist Women's Convention that's coming up in Japan this year. The chairman wanted the lyrics to reach out to people all around the world, and still be a regular Gatha, and to pay tribute to Lady Takeko Kujo, and still be a regular Gatha to be sung at regular services. The music committee is made out of representatives from all around America. So this was gonna have to be a truly collaborative effort and all done online. I was very concerned for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm very uneducated in the latest online services. And 2, I honestly knew very little about Lady Kujo. Yes, she is one of the founding developers of the BWA, of which a lot of our members are part of. But other than that, I knew very little about her. So I could have stayed quiet and just let others rise to the challenge. But then I was asked to join a smaller subcommittee of only 4 people. And we were all asked to do this project. A member of the general committee, who's from Parlier Honganji, suggested that we use Lady Kujo's book, Leaves of My Heart, as a reference, and check out some of her favorite poems, like Gasho from the Heart. But I had never read the book, nor did I know where to get a copy of the book. I even went to our local libraries to see if they had it, and they did not. So our committee chairman told me to approach Reverend Wandra because she is seen as one of the most knowledgeable about Lady Takeko Kujo. So I made an appointment with Reverend Wandra, and that turned out to be the most fruitful step. Reverend Wandra spent so much time trying to educate me about Lady Kujo. I learned a lot, and I was inspired. I found out that she's one of the most highly revered women in Japan because of all the things she had done for the people. For instance, there was a Russian-Japanese war in 1904, and Lady Kujo was the one who initiated the care packages to be sent out to the frontline soldiers and to their surviving families. Then later, she proposed educating women. And in Japan, in those days, that was a very radical idea. But the school later evolved to become Kyoto Women's University. Then the great Tanko earthquake hit Tokyo. And again, Lady Kujo rose to the challenge by helping to finance a small, free clinic to help the poor who were suffering during those devastating times. The clinic later evolved to become Asoka Hospital, one of Japan's first modern medical centers. So I have to thank Reverend Wandra. She not only discussed Lady Kujo, she gave me the book so I could study it at home. And I could study Lady Kujo's essays and poems. She even suggested some of her favorite poems, one of which was Gasho from the Heart. Of course, that became the inspiration for our composition, which we called With Gasho from the Heart. After reading some of the book, though, I noticed in the acknowledgments that Reverend Wandra's name showed up there, and she was being thanked for her help in translation and editing of Lady Kujo's book into English. So we all have to be thankful that we have a true source of knowledge right here in OCBC. Once the words were drafted, our whole team joined together to make sure the words flowed smoothly and poetically. This was truly a collaborative effort. Our committee chairman and others wanted the song to be more world inclusive and suggested other languages be used in the song, especially Japanese and Portuguese, since those languages would be the most represented at the conference, along with English. The chairman knew two people who could translate a few of those words into those languages so we could insert them into the song. So we will all learn to say With Gasho from the Heart in Portuguese and in Japanese. Those words are in your copy of the music. So let's give it a try. Look at your music at the top of page 2, which is the back. Let's try it in Portuguese. It says, Com gasho no coração. You notice that when I pronounce coração, the second C is pronounced like an S. Okay, and now I'm going to show you how it goes with the rhythm of the song. 1, 3, 4. Com gasho no coração. Okay, shall we all give it a try? 1, 2, 3, 4. Com gasho no coração. Again. Com gasho no coração. Wow, excellent. Okay, and then now let's try it in Japanese. Okay, and you can see that. It's on line 5, written in italics. It says, Gasho shimashou, utaimashou. Okay, and here, this is how it's going to sound in music rhythm. 2, 3, 4. Gasho shimashou, utaimashou, namo amida butsu. Okay, let's all try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gasho shimashou, utaimashou, namo amida butsu. Ooh, again. Gasho shimashou, Utaimashou. Namo Amida Butsu. Ooh, good job. Can you imagine the whole song being presented in Portuguese and in Japanese? And in sign language too? Our chairman, Kemi Nakabayashi, knew people who could do it. And so the full Japanese and Portuguese translations will be available when it is presented, and it'll be signed too when it is presented at the convention. So you can see writing this gatha involved a lot of people, a lot of commitment, and a lot of effort. And still the music had not been done. Amazingly, Donna Sasaki, who is Bishop Harada's sister and our Daniel Sasaki's mother, is a master of that skill. And she did a wonderful job, which we will all experience today. I'm so glad that we found some Sangha members who were willing to practice the song a few times before today. Here they come. And so they will present it. Here's the plan. First, they will sing the song so you can hear what it's supposed to sound like. So please, while they're singing, look at your papers so you can see where they're going and how the words are phrased. For instance, look on the last page where it says slower. We're going to slow down. And then there's a symbol that looks like a little hill with a dot in the middle. That symbol means pause. And we're going to pause a little for dramatic effect. After they sing, you will all rise and get a chance to try it out. Okay? So are you ready? Okay, I'm the piano player, so you're on your own.
Well, how was it, everybody? You like it? Yes! Such a beautiful gatha. Thank you very much, Renee, for sharing the inspiring story, how to compose this wonderful gatha. And I really appreciate Mrs. Donna Sasaki as well. She's beautiful and she's very talented. And she made a lot of gatha songs as well. And then thank you for the chorus people. And thank you for joining us to sing it together. And you can keep this sheet of music, or otherwise you can return it to the table. We can recycle it. And we can periodically, sometimes we sing this song. That's nice. It goes into my heart and mind and enjoy it, okay? So with this, I really appreciate everyone to coming. And then it's the end of a Dharma message from Renee Mariama. Join me, Gasho, please. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda. Namanda.